Okay, now that we have found the key information from this graph earlier, up on the previous page, I've just explained how to do that in the previous video, so if you haven't seen that, go ahead and go watch that video. But we found this information already. We're going to go down and graph it. So for this function, we found that the vertex was at the point -3, 12, which put our axis of symmetry at x equals -3. Our y-intercept was the point 0, 3, and our reflection point was the point -6, 3. So those are all of our key features, our important information that we need to know in order to graph this function. I'm going to start with my vertex. If we go to the point -3, 12, that would be up here. -3, 12. This is the vertex. The axis of symmetry is at x equals -3, so we should have a dotted line that is at x equals -3. Our y-intercept is at the point 0, 3, so that is this point right here. And our reflection point is at the point -6, 3, which would be this point here. Once we have these three points and our axis of symmetry, we can draw the curve that goes through these points. So it should look something like this. And so you're going to do the same thing for these other graphs. Fill in the information up the top, put those 3 points on there in the axis of symmetry, and then draw the curve that goes through those 3 points. The only other piece of information that we need is, this is something that I've seen several people miss, is we were asked to label whether this point is a minimum or a maximum. In this case, it is a maximum. But if you were to have a graph that looked like this instead, then this point would be a minimum. So make sure you're labeling whether the vertex is a maximum or a minimum.